Hello and welcome to episode 22. BU's caller signing in, continuing the draft coverage of the players that we signed. I'm gonna do this every time, so some of these are gonna get pretty long when we have a lot of draft classes on the team. It's kind of fun to go over. I don't know if you like it as much, but it's exciting to see how the players have changed, if they've developed, if they've gotten worse, if they're still on the team. So let's continue on. Now we are in our 2018 draft class. These guys were rookies this year, so I don't have anything to compare for the last drafts, but our first was the massive Avion Conrad, 326 pounds, 6'6", rookie out of Ohio State. Let's look at his contracts. He played defensive tackle, which is not a very big stat gainer, but 12 tackles for a loss. 1.5 sacks on. He played about half the series, 9 games played, so he missed some time with some injury. For a run stopper, that's what we're kind of looking for. To me, not a stunning player, no Brady Kropog, but he's a B. He gets a B for me. My second pick was Daquan George, a cornerback who I cut early in the season because I didn't realize who he was because he was so terrible. He was drafted 54th overall with a 66 rating. He was slow. He was a run stopping cornerback, so he's a small safety, and he got traded eventually. It just didn't work out. He is not on the team. That is a fail on my part, so that's a solid F for a second-round pick. Justin Clinton was the next player. He was a third-round pick, and he was cut too during that time period because he was a pretty low-rated player. That was a fail on my part. So those are 2 players, the second and third-round picks, that were just terrible. But we had 2 more third-round picks. So let's take a look at the next one, which was Stephen Hackins, who got some time because he's our third cornerback now, and he got to play a little bit. Let's see what he did for the year. 51 tackles, a sack, an interception, 4 pass defenses. I don't think he did any punt returning, kick returning on 947 plays, so got some time. So I'm giving him a C+. All right, we just got finished with Stephen Hawkins, and now the next one is Stephen Haskins. Taron Quinn, strong safety. Let's see what he was like. All right, by the looks of it, he's so far down the depth chart that we can't even see him. So let's see if we go to roster, depth chart. Oh, I don't think you can do that. We just have to go to roster. And just look at strong safeties. Probably should just do it from here anyways. Here we go. Taron Quinn. Stats, contracts. Big fat 0 with, I'm going to guess, a 0. Oh, 1 game, 5 plays, downfield 5. This is a third-round pick. Last year's draft was not so hot on that, so he is a F player. Desmond Cobbs is our 4th-round pick. We'll just do it from here. He was a wide receiver. Always go a long way for everything. Desmond Cobb way down here. 6 year, look at the stats. 4th-round pick, very fast. Hey, you have nothing. So I mean, you didn't even get on the field. He's an F player. This draft, B trade cut, C+, F and F. Right side outside linebacker, Chauncey Bigby. Remember Atari Bigby? That's why I picked this guy, because his last name was Bigby. He's a right outside linebacker. Here we go, Chauncey Bigby. What'd you get for stats? Oh, I think there's something wrong here. Let's look at someone else. Let's look at Blake Martinez for stats. Oh, he's got stats. So you know what that means. I'm guessing that Chauncey Bigby here got a big fat 0. He didn't get any playtime. No playtime for you. You equal F. And he was a 5th round pick. E.J. Claiborne is our next one. He's our halfback. He was a 6th round pick. I'm going the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. Doesn't matter. He's way down at the bottom here. E.J. Claiborne. Let's look at your stats. A 3.5 area average. Or did he fumble? We didn't look at receiving either. Caught some balls. 11. 2 touchdowns. Look at that. He was a kick returner, so he did 14 kick returns. And the punt returner, and he played 271 downs. So yeah, I didn't look when we did the other running back. We should look at the other running back. For receiving, this is a C player. Not game breaking, but got a starting job. Let's go back one. So that was this guy right here. Stats, receiving. Yeah, he actually went down a little bit too. So okay, and then Ladarius Cooks. Oh, gotta go back one. Let's make sure. Ladarius Cooks. He's cornerback. He's not a very good one. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not good. I tried to get out of there, but I sneezed. I bet you that was super loud, so you guys get to hear that. Alright. Leave a comment if you heard the sneeze. I didn't want to view him in the depth chart. I already seen that. Ladarius Cooks. Accidentally cut him. That'd be pretty funny. Look at that. He's got a big fat 0-2. Another F player. It's 4 Fs in this draft. And then we drafted a punter in the 7th round. And we are going to look at the other stats. So we're gonna go to the next player, which was wide receiver Antoine McIver, who got a lot of playing time in the wild card game due to injuries. He's big, fast, 92, 6'6", good speed. Needs to work on his awareness and his route running, but definitely has the physical tools. Oh, I guess they don't include what you did in oh, wait. Oh no! Madden crashed. That's amazing. We're back. I don't know, it doesn't show postseason stats in your career stats. So season stats does. So there you go. He had 6 catches, but realistically, wasn't much to him. He didn't really do much. He only was in there for injury, so he gets an F as well. Donald Cleveland is the last person, and what we're going to do is we're going to compare punting averages to see if he was worth it or not. So we're going to go to statistics around the league, pick on this guy right here, punting, and then select all NFL, and go to net average. And look at that. Kerry Bingham was better. See, I don't... Where is he? Oh, this is the AFC. No, I don't want NFC. I want all of it. Could I just pick all, please? Marquez King. There you go. His net average was 40.5. His average, we'll just do averages. Cleveland, kind of in the middle of the pack. He's a C punter. Nothing great. He's no Marquis King. There you go. So we finished that. Let's see what we got here. Be right back. And it turns out that the Super Bowl was boring because the Bears beat the Pittsburgh Steelers pretty handily, scoring 17 points in the second quarter to just pull ahead and never look back, 7-38. Let's take a look at the player stats. Paul Akers, and the Pittsburgh quarterback is no longer on the team. Paul Akers, 3 touchdowns, 1 sack. Langford, Smallwood. Doesn't look like they're on this team. Well, it looks like Pittsburgh got rid of most of their players, so I don't think you can just see the statistics, not who did it. Pittsburgh had 3 turnovers. Yeah, the Bears are Super Bowl champions and they're in our division. So, yuck to that. Bear down my butt. Let's go Packers and retake this division. This is ridiculous. Let's look at stat transactions for retirements. That should be pretty amazing. Jarrell Freeman, Jay Cutler. Well, Jarrell Freeman, yes. Jay Cutler, no big deal. William Gay wasn't playing. LeGarrette Blount retires. Derek Wolford, Revis, Mack, Jonathan Jofus. Oh, look at Drew Brees retires after being 40. Colt McCoy. Looks like a buddy of mine. Pierre Garcon, Matt Moore, Danny Amendola, Dominic Rogers-Cromartie, Derek Johnson, Carson Palmer, Adam Jones, Steve Rutherford. So that's it, huh? That wasn't that many retirements. Nothing on the Packers. So no Aaron Rodgers or Jordy Nelson. So our team looks like now. Devontae Adams is still broken for 7 more weeks. Let's go to the first stage of the offseason. Again, the Packers are in poor financial condition for the salary cap. Negative $13 million, so we are not going to be signing any free agents anytime soon. So I'm going to take a quick look at them. We can see Joe Thomas is the top overall. Who is this? I don't see their team, so it's harder to remember who it is. Dan Williams, superstar. Justin Verlander? No, can't be. Jared Valdier. Yeah, I don't know who that is either. Blair Walsh, highest rated kicker. Brian Rakpo. There's a Marcel Reese, right? Yeah, Marcel Reese. Can't afford any of these guys. So it's going to be a boring offseason. And we can look at the team real quick to see. I just don't want to cut them. I mean, I can trade people for $13 million. Ugh, we are in some cap issues. My team salaries. Let's just do this. This will show us who. Aaron Rodgers. If we cut Aaron Rodgers, we get $16 million, but we have a $6 million penalty, so $10 million. Mike Daniels, Balaga, Sam Shields. This is going to be a really strange year. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We'll see what happens when you have a negative salary cap. We're not going to sign any free agents. So that whole fun, I haven't even experienced it because every year I've had salary cap problems. All right, there we go. Our new head coach is Doug Peterson, and we have a new scout. So I'm accepted. And we can look at the free agents again. We still have no cap room. You go to pick on one. Can't even like make a negative offer here. Can you pay us $4 million to join our team? League signings. Justin Thomas to the Chicago again doing their thing. Manti Te'o. J-Rone Elliott's still in the league. That's awesome. I like J-Rone. He was one of my favorites. Kind of a 3-4 linebacker. So no 4 more weeks for Devontae Adams. Team's going to look a little thin again. No fullback. Got to scout some players. I'll be back. I'm going to scout some players. The combine grains are in, so now we got to make our draft board of 30 players. Most of it's going to be in the first and second round, and then we'll take some flyers on some questionable picks. That's kind of what I think I learned from the last draft is I need to make sure I scout my first and second rounders where they count, and then we can take flyers on the later picks. So I will take care of that, and we'll get back to you soon. All right, guys, look at this. Sam Barrington is a Brown. 3 years, $10.8 million. So we kind of looking through the signings. We have negative $5.8 million. So we're not signing anyone. It's kind of disappointing. J-Rone Elliott, still in the league. I like that. 27 years old now. 76 overall. There you go. That's the signings. Let's take a quick look at my scouted players. As you know, I can only do 30 players on my board. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rank all 30 players. And then when they get drafted, I'll knock them off. And I'll see where they are and what their overalls were. Last time I did the 50. Oh, my mic is way far away again. Dang it, I hate when I do that. Last time I did the first 50. This year, I think I'm going to do just my board. And I might do the top 16 and then my board. Just to see how that works. Because my board is well past the, the top 16 since we're drafting 23rd. But yeah, so our number one pick here is I got a bunch of ones on here. Hopefully one of these guys will be here. That's a bunch of 2s, a couple of 3s, 4s, 5s, 6, and 7s. Looking at this quarterback, maybe we take him as a flyer. Fullback is my other 7th round pick. So mostly first and second round talent to try to get these guys. But if you look at the available board, my number one cornerback is number 7 overall. He's going to be long gone. Nash Klug will be long gone. DeMarco Cooks will be long gone. Luke Sowell will be long gone. So there's 4 of them. And then maybe this wide receiver. This one won't, but this wide receiver will probably be gone by 23. And then maybe we'll have a chance at Anton Cornelius here. And or this left outside linebacker. So we'll probably do the draft tomorrow and call it a night tonight. And let's see, we'll just advance to stage 4. See what happens here. So, yep. Alright guys, we'll start the draft tomorrow, so please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. What should I do differently? What should I keep going? What do you think of the games? Just let me know in the comments. Anything you want to talk about. Alright. Thank you. This is BU Squaller signing off.